Yeah, here it is.
Here we are, guys.
All right, we found it.
Nice. Look at this place.
Look at that.
I'm Steve.
I'm Mike.
I'm Andrew.
And
we're the Ghost
Bros.
So tonight, it's pretty exciting actually. This is our first ever response to an email that we actually received from one of our legion of fans. That we get tons of emails sent to us by people from all around the world, really, asking us to come and check out famous paranormal, supernatural, whatever places nearby where they live or that they've heard of or whatever. This is actually the first one that we've decided to accept because it seemed, well, it seemed really good to us. So we are at Slappers Strip Club. Now this was a Prohibition era strip club owned by the famous gangster and nightlife legionnaire, essentially, Willie Slapper. Now Willie was famous for running booze and women and just pretty much everything that you could run back in Prohibition days. And actually the email was sent to Mike. It was actually, so I'll let him take over.
Well, one of the things that was very interesting about this club in particular, and one of the reasons why we decided to come to this club, is that this was actually frequented quite a bit by our old mentor, Jake. You know, when he was alive, he was here, you know, every Friday and Saturday night without fail. And, you know, so we have that tie-in. We feel like, you know, we can really just help bring peace to a place. But what's even more impressive is that despite the history of this place, there was really no supernatural activity here at all until Jake's passing. And then all of a sudden things just went crazy. Just even walking in here, I mean, you can see all kinds of like classic supernatural, just things, you know, just showing up everywhere.
I'm hearing noises right now. Yeah.
The lights flickered a moment ago. This is getting crazy.
Yeah, so basically, you know, we're going to do our walkthrough, break it up, and try, you know, and find out what's going on in this place and see, you know, if this has any tie-in with the ghost that got Jake.
You know, Mike mentioned that this place had a lot of history. There was actually a lot of violent history here, which usually leads to supernatural phenomena. But there has been no activity here except for the last 6 months. Some of the things that happened here were pretty gruesome. Andrew, I know you got a kick out of a couple of them. Why don't you tell them about it?
Well, you know, some of the things here are just, there are reports, I guess, lately of, you know, like the owner will leave for the night, the girls will be gone, place will, you know, all cleaned up, floors wiped down, poles lubed up for the night so they don't rust. And they'll come back in the morning and the place is trashed. And, you know, things like that, like, you know, they'll spend hours scraping the floor, getting the residue, things like that off, come back in the next morning, it's sticky. It's sticky, it's gooey, I mean, it's like a 13-year-old's underpants. It's just disgusting. So, I mean, kind of ode to Jake here. We're going to go a little bit old school. We're not using the ghost phone. We're not going to, you know, use any of this new technology. We're going to rock it with our camera, flashlights, and our digital recorders, see what we pick up, and hopefully, you know, we can put this place to bed for Jake.
Yeah. I'm excited. Let's get to it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so we're about to do our walkthrough of the strip club, Slappers Strip Club. And as you can see, we have some real telltale signs here of paranormal activity.
Chairs.
Well, not just chairs, stacked chairs.
Excuse
Much like vampires like to count beans and hungry, ghosts and paranormal critters of the like, they like to stack things. You find it a lot, actually, especially when you get into more of the East Coast.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it is, if it was something in the water here, perhaps something these ghosts meant here during the Prohibition era, but they definitely like to stack things, and so we have quite a bit of that here. Of course, this here is the stage,
The stage.
the pole.
It's really weird being up here. I'm like almost kind of afraid to touch it. You know?
Yeah.
It's the first time I've ever been in one of these kind of clubs. I don't know, you know. I didn't get out much when we were in school taking that thing with you know, Dr. O'Toole. But
There still is some residue
Yeah.
on here too. Of
That-
some kind.
That could be ectoplasm.
It definitely
Something.
could be
You know, I mean, it's definitely
Yeast infection at least. Wow.
something like that. I don't know. Here, right here, I don't know what this is, but it was used to wipe something off.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's crazy.
Someone's just tools and a beverage, a nice, delicious beverage. I mean, I don't know what kind of someone's fake periscope back there.
Is this a CD here? Because you come to a strip club to listen to music.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we've got the speakers. Apparently someone.
Must have been doing some renovations here.
Yeah.
Look at-
Well, and that could be part of it too. What are they?
Yeah.
Renovations.
Yeah.
Oftentimes, what is it, Mike? I mean,
Yeah,
from
well,
class.
renovations, they can sometimes, trigger spirits thinking, okay, well, things are changing, we liked it the way it was. But as you can see, this is really just one great big open room. And so, it's going to be a lot of ground to try and cover.
Maybe they have. I think they may have some fat strippers
Yeah.
here because they're part of the stage.
The stage buckled. Yeah.
Buckled under the way.
All right, so this is obviously the stage and the audience. We've got the control booth back there. I think once we launch into some of the solo investigations, this is going to kind of be your area, right, Steve?
I think so. Yeah. Here's
Kind of heading out,
stage.
yeah, into the backstage area. They've got
Oh, this is cool.
projectors, I guess, some props.
Oh my.
I don't even know what this would be used for. I don't even want to know.
Yeah. It's getting a bit much for me. So yeah, here we are. They've got some water. You got to stay hydrated, obviously. A
It's a
working
good
girl.
brand, too. Good
You know.
coffee brand.
You got to make sure they look good. Eat healthy, obviously, if you're
Yeah.
kind of doing.
Oh yeah. Are those clementines? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. They're great for you, loaded with vitamins.
They are.
So this backstage area, that's where I'm gonna kind of be. Don't know if that's kind of where I'll be investigating a little bit now.
I don't know, man. Those soldiers. Creepy.
Yeah.
Whatever they are.
Whatever.
I'm glad you and not me.
Back here, looks like this is a dressing room. I can't even find the lights back here even now. I mean, it's kind of dark. I think I'll take this place, guys. I mean, this looks like here we got some renovations down here. This place.
Oh, there we are. Sure.
Lights.
Turns out they were outside, actually.
Oh wow.
Yeah. One of those weirdly built old buildings.
I don't know.
Oh,
We got
goodness.
marshmallow treats and all this
Oh,
stuff.
jeez.
And,
Oh.
You think this would be out there in the audience
Yeah.
more than back?
well, I don't know.
Still,
I think-
is the marshmallow tree closed?
If it's still in the wrapper, it still should be good, right?
Should be.
Is there an expiration date? Oh, we'll come back.
We'll come back.
Yeah, it sounded hard.
All right.
Okay, we're about to begin investigation 3, Slappers Strip Club. We've got our map made out right down here. So we are right now on the stage area, right here, discussing where we're going to be going for our lockups. Mike, dressing room number 1. Been a lot of weird stuff going on in there that the email explained to you. I know you're really excited to get in there and see what's going on in the dressing room. Andrew will actually be in the backstage area, and that looked like a really interesting spot to me. That doll, whatever that was,
odd
that
stuff in
stand-up soldier.
So I mean, here we are, not
thought
even in
it
our
was-
lockup yet, and we're seeing
Noises, yeah,
and
there's
lights.
this place is pretty scary. I'll be back at the control booth, which supposedly hasn't worked for years. Let's try and get you a shot real quick of the control booth. It's right, this area right back here. And this place is clearly there's
There
the
we
flickering
are again,
lights.
yeah.
I don't
There it is
think
again.
the camera picked it up, but the lights just flickered
This
out
place
here.
has been in disrepair for a while now. The ghosts have pretty much made this place unlivable, unworkable for the mothers who work there to feed their children. I mean, it's really it's pretty annoying stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
One of the things, that was really strange as I was going through here, is we're seeing like the actual manifestations of supernatural things, but I have not actually seen the sort of trauma that would normally be associated with causing ghost events like this. I don't know,
I don't know, guys. I have kind of wandered around a little bit. I've seen enough evidence of trauma to make this place a regular haunted house. I mean, come on, let's get real here.
All right, well, let's do it, all right? You guys ready?
All right. I mean, yeah, we're hitting dusk right now, so, I mean, let's do this, guys. Tape's good, batteries are rolling. All right.
Are we ready?
For Jake, right?
For Jake.
And for Dr. O'Toole.
Yeah, Dr. O'Toole.
All right.
All right,
Ready?
Let's do this.
Lock up.
Lock up. Lights out. Ghost Bros. All right, we are all in the main room right now, all three of us together, and we are trying to find the source of those noises we've been hearing earlier. I don't know if the camera's been picking those up or not, but there's all kinds of strange, like music and laughing and just all kinds of weird things going on.
We're rolling with an EVP session starting right now. Mike, Andrew, Steve, Slappers Strip Club. Is there anyone here with us?
What are you thinking, Steve? You want to try a little bit of like provocation or anything like that in this one, or?
Right now I'm just trying to find my way around. It's pretty dark in here.
This place is trash.
Well, I mean, clearly these beings, whatever they are, they came here for a good time. Rowdy bunch of gangsters and stuff. I'm honestly, I'm not sure if that's the type of people that you want to provocate, really.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid or anything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean,
You know,
I don't know. Yeah.
It's just, you pick your battles.
Yeah.
Clearly,
Exactly.
this is,
Well, it's a pole, isn't it? The light.
Yeah.
It scared me. It's all right. I
You
mean,
gotta- I don't even know what this is. I'm on the floor. I'm picking something up in the light here, but I don't think that's supernatural.
I mean, this is kind of turning into one of those cases where, we were getting far more activity during our initial introduction into the place. And now that we've gone lights out, the place has died down. It's one of the, you can't get the ghosts to come out. I mean, you can ask them questions, but it's ultimately up to them if they show themselves.
I don't know if
Yeah.
you're picking this up or not, but up here there seems to be, I don't know, is that honeycomb? I don't know what that is.
It's showing up really good on the camera here. I don't know how that would get up on the wall, but
Yeah, I don't know.
Once again, yeah, I'm not.
I got nothing.
Yeah, I mean, here we are, we're just, trying everything. EVPs, we're being respectful, obviously, but this place is dead. No pun intended.
yeah. I know it's like even like the camera lights here aren't, it's like nothing's even being picked up anymore. It's really weird. Why don't you, do you want to like move forward up here? I thought I saw something earlier, but I'm not seeing it now. Maybe it's the light or something. I don't know. Yeah, maybe we should just go ahead and get into our solo investigations now, because I'm not picking anything up anymore here. I thought I'd seen something earlier, but there's nothing there now.
Apparently,
There's
the
nothing
three of
there.
us bras together, we're intimidating these ghosts.
Yeah,
So, divide and conquer. You guys
absolutely.
round.
You know what? Maybe we should call these things out.
Yeah.
I
I mean, round one clearly is to the Ghost Bros.
clearly it is.
Yeah.
Yeah! 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 Suck it, ghosts.